brothers and sisters were following, the lone redhead in the bunch, she was on a mission. My 9-year-old son stood at the top of the hill, breathless with anticipation of seeing his birthday wish. We thought we were here to pick out our family dog, but clearly she was going to be doing the picking. The wild redhead made a beeline for my 13-year-old son, and all 13 pounds of her pounced upon him, pushed him to the ground with a flurry of wagging and barking. The only other sound you could hear was the squealing and the laughing of my two children, my 9-year-old and my 12-year-old daughter. It was love at first wag. There was nothing left to do but pay the man and start picking out a name. This was the day that Jamie became the 5th member of our family. Now, lest you think that Jamie is a golden retriever puppy, let me tell you, you are misinformed. Because Jamie is a person with fur. It began with, oh, what a precious little puppy. And then it turned into the sequel to Jaws, chewing and chewing and chewing. I'll never forget the day she came running into the family room, her complete nose and snout covered with lamb's wool. She looked just like Santa Claus. We all died laughing until we realized that those were my husband's slippers. As the children grew, so did Jamie. We'd often go to the mountains, and we'd all pile the kids in the back seat, and she was in there snugly stuck in between them. As soon as we arrived, she would jump out and head to the water, jumping in, and then she would wait until she got right up next to us and proceed to shake. But the shake started from the top of her nose and emanated all the way down to the tip of her tail. Was it me? Or did that dog seem to be grinning from ear to floppy ear? Her favorite pastime was putting her nose into the wind on the front of the pontoon boat, ears flapping away in the breeze. The world was her oyster. James, as she was sometimes called, fancied herself to be a canine rug and would plop herself out in the middle of everything. The kitchen seemed to be her favorite spot, especially when I was cooking. And never failed, if something dropped, I would say, Jamie, clean up on aisle 7. Her nose would pop up, and she would go in search of the dropped morsel. Once she was plopped, there was no chance of moving her. You had to step over her. About the only time you could not get that dog out of your face was when a thunderstorm came. She was deathly afraid of thunderstorms. It always amazed me that a 90-pound dog could get herself squeezed under a bed that was only 6 inches off the ground. She always thought that if she couldn't see you, you couldn't see her. But her tail was coming out from under the bed, so we knew where she was. As the years passed and the kids grew, Jamie became the constant companion of my husband and I. As my husband would work about the yard, she would follow him here and there and up and down, and he would say to her, Jamie, stay, I'll be right back. She would have no nothing. Someone had to supervise, and off she would go. When my husband would travel and we were alone in the house, we were best girlfriends, and I could hear her breathing as if to say to me, it's okay, we're here together. The years have come and gone, and Jamie can no longer hear very well. At her 13 years, She no longer is able to chase the geese and tree a squirrel. Her heart needs to tell her brain that. A valiant spurt of energy can result in 2 to 3 days of limping. Her sweet face is gray now. Every once in a while I'll see her lying on the floor when she's dreaming, and I see her do a muffled bark, and then I see her paws start to twitch with anticipation, and I know in her dreams she's young. She caught the goose. I dread the day that we will have to say goodbye to her. But I take comfort in knowing that she's given my family these lessons. Only lessons that can be taught by a person with fur. The members of your pack are the most important people in the world. Never pass up an opportunity to take a joyride. When loved ones come home, run and greet them. A good nap in a sunny spot is a good use of an afternoon. Be loyal. Never pretend to be something that you're not. If what you want lies buried, go and dig it up. Avoid biting when a simple growl will do.